Hey folks, it's Justin from cartoonsmart.com. And what you're seeing on the right side over here is just me playing around with some stickers. I'm sending them to myself. I screen captured this. We're going to make a little food dance party over here. But the main point of just showing this to you is just to remind you what an iMessage sticker is if you don't even know. And they're just little animated icons. People can send them to each other. They're kind of like fancy emoji essentially. But there's a ton of potential in terms of selling them in the iMessage store, basically just the app store, right? So let's take a look at some of the sales. This is a year's worth, okay? So this is all 2017. I kind of got reminded recently of how well these did just because Apple sent me my tax stuff. Now, keep in mind, that's not what I made. The proceeds are actually what I made, though. Apple takes their 30%. So, you know, if your actual sales are something like this is what your proceeds are going to be. I don't have, I mean, I've got a lot of packs in the store, but not like thousands, okay? Maybe about 100 or so that consistently do get sales. So let's take a look at one that was not a big performer. So I'm going to go over here to content. I'm going to put in here Bulldog. I have a pack that kind of caters to Georgia Bulldog fans. All right, so let's look at this guy. Not a ton of money, so it brought in $67 throughout the entire year. Netted me actually $46. Okay, so if you were to make a sticker pack, right? You know, spend an afternoon on it, which is probably all I spent on the Bulldog stickers. I think it was maybe 15 different stickers or so, right? Not a ton of animated, really simple animations too. Okay, you might go, well, wait a minute, this isn't selling that many, but you got to look at this in terms of like a year's worth of time. Okay, so you work for an afternoon, and then you just sit it on the shelf in the App Store for a year, and you got $50 or so, right? And you do that, let's say over, you know, a month or two, you make 20, 30 packs. Just put them in there, let them sell, let them do their thing, and then check on them, worry about them later, you know, just let the money come in kind of slowly, because, you know, that's how you're going to ultimately get up to, you know, numbers like this. And here's what's really worked for me. Most of my sales come from in-app upgrades. So, you know, what I'll do is I'll give away, let's say 10 or 20 stickers in a pack, and then the rest people have to buy, right? Which is kind of a no-brainer. If they really like your stuff, and they've gotten a free download from it, so it's already on their phone. You know, they're like one button away from sending you $1 just for, you know, 20 or 30 more stickers. And here's what I'm talking to you guys, because I actually sell a sticker kit that makes that possible. So if you're to go over here to cartoonsmart.com, let's see, I think the top of that's getting cut off a little bit, maybe right about there. Okay, so what you've got to do is go over here to kits, go over here to the sticker kit. That's where I'm at right now. You can click right here, you can click right here, it goes to the same place. And all right, let's scroll down a little bit. Okay, I'm telling you most everything that's up there at the top. But this is just an Xcode project. So if you're on a Mac, you can download Xcode. You know, it looks like a lot of work to learn it, but you really don't have to. That's the whole point of this kit. Is basically I give you an Xcode project, and there's a file in here. This is your property list file, and all you got to do is just fill in the name of the PNG file that is going to be your sticker, and then whether or not it's going to be for sale. So the free, if it's true, obviously it's going to be just a free giveaway sticker. If it's not, it's going to say false. And then what you do is you just there's just a little lock icon that appears on top of it. You can change that yourself to appear however you want. You know, could be a ribbon over top that says "Buy me." You know. And then from there, you know, people click on it, they're going to get prompted to purchase. And all you've really got to do, store-wise in iTunes Connect, that's where you upload your app to, is create an in-app purchase ID. So it could be something like more stickers, right? And you're just going to fill that in right over there. And then the rest of this is just kind of fluff, you know, like these are just, you can change whatever you want to tell people to buy, right? Please buy, you get 34 more, whatever it is, you know. And there's a few other things, but it's most of these you don't even really have to change. And in terms of the format, you might be wondering, you know, how are these guys animated? If they're a PNG file, there's actually an animated PNG file out there, which is kind of like an animated GIF file. You can have transparencies on it and stuff like that, but it's a little bit smoother, and it's really nicely compressed. You can see it's all quality stuff. These actually are animated PNG files, the ones that you're seeing over here. And then, we made I didn't think I was going to talk for 5 minutes. We also added in here an upsell footer. So if you do get to the point where you've got, let's say 6, 7, 10, 20, whatever apps in the store, you can, at the bottom of your iMessage app, your sticker pack, you can display links for up to 9 of those other packs. So you can kind of connect them all together and say, hey, you know what, get more of my free stuff. And then it all kind of compounds upon itself. And, the other really cool thing about stickers is that when people send them to each other, there's a little thing at the bottom of every sticker. If you've never gotten one before, it's so like, let's just imagine it down here. I sent this to a buddy, right? It's going to say down here from Sushi Stickers or whatever. And that is actually an active link back to the store. And people can also just press down on a sticker if they want to get a link to the store. So if they get something that they like, they can go, oh, what is this? So these things really spread themselves virally. It's crazy. And of all places, one of my sticker packs really connected in Russia for some reason. I tracked all these sales to Russia. I was like, gosh, man, like this is nuts. So all these Russians are sending these stickers to each other. So, and by the way, you can get this for lower than the price that's down here. And I'll leave it at that. We'll probably put a promo code or something like that on this on wherever you're watching this video. So anyway, there's a lot of potential there, and thanks for listening.